hope everybody slept well, man. Don't mind the throat. I'm wearing a nappy right now. Every day. Just so y'all know. It's her. So yeah, I'm wearing a nappy. Today, I want to break something down for y'all. Something I don't know. I ain't been paying attention to CNN and Fox News and all that other stuff. But me just being a smart person, halfway highly intelligent individual. As soon as I heard that Quaidar wanted to give Donald Trump this plane, how could he be so dumb? How could he be so stupid? Now let me break down why I say that. And you know I'm sarcastic, so I'm gonna say some more stuff first. If you want to unalive a greedy, fat person, the easiest way to do it is just put something in his food, right? If you want to drug a freak a leak, somebody who willing to do whatever, or maybe not willing to do whatever, but willing to hang around and watch how you get them as did, you just put it in the baby oil. You'll get them. You take what people want the most, what they, you know what I'm saying? That's why God tell you don't worship these worldly things, because you can get caught up in it so easy that they'll get your ass. So let me explain something. First of all, I keep telling y'all that Donald Trump don't care about America. See, he can slap these tariffs on everybody and be like, buy America, purchase America, made in America. There's somebody dangling an airplane in his face. He gonna say, man, fuck that Boeing that's made in America, I'm gonna get mine from Quaidar. Theirs is bigger, it's faster, it got gold walls. That's how you get it. Luxury. You tell them, look, man, we got solid gold walls in this plane. We got TVs in every room in this plane. 10 bathrooms, you can shit all day, like Lil Wayne. And he just say, I want it. Have you ever thought, Donald Trump, how many of America's most private meetings go down on Air Force One? How much secret information is passed along on Air Force One? Have you ever thought that if you buy or accept a free plane from an outside nation, this nation has the power to bug the plane and keep tabs on everything that goes on in the plane? Not one secret shared on their plane will remain a secret. Information can be taken and given to our enemies, sold to our enemies, or however you want to do it. Even worse than that, have you ever thought that in today's technology, a plane can be controlled remotely? When there's something going on in America that's very, very dangerous, the first thing they do is rush the president to Air Force One, get him up in the sky. So if missiles come through and try to blow up the country or anything like that, the president's life will be spared. But what if somebody give you a plane and then an hour later they send missiles that are connected to that plane and just say, you know what, these missiles will go nowhere but where that plane and bow, shoot you out the sky. What if it's an undetectable bomb on their plane and 2 days after you get there, it just boom, blow up? Or maybe 2 minutes after you start, boom, blow up. I'm just saying, there's too many things that could go wrong outside of the corruption, outside of people knowing that our president is a chump and how you want to say it, a big ass baby who Dude, you can dangle a toy in front of his face and he go crazy. He lose his mind. He throw away the Constitution and he just sell on out. But I've already told y'all that, man, this president don't give a damn about us. He don't give a damn about saving us money or saving this country. He lining his pockets. He's already, in so many words, told y'all that he gonna take this luxury plane. He gonna use his Air Force One, and when he gone, the plane go with him. Because he think it's luxury and he got to have it. Not just he got to have it in office, he got to have it. They got to be his. But I'm saying, boy, you a fool. You a fool. Keep it on the topic of Diddy. Ain't this what happened to all these fools that's accusing Diddy right now? He dangled something in their faces they really wanted. It might not have been a plane with solid gold wall, but it was a record label and a contract. It was fortune and fame. It was a chance to be around the biggest stars in the business. You gonna rub elbow with the elites. And see, Donald Trump is that type of person. You promise him something, and you tell him something good, and you stroke his ego. You know what I'm saying? You tell him that people gonna love this, and they gonna look up to him, and you the only one that got it. He falling for it. He falling for it. Man, I suggest we all start praying. Because we all know that the Republicans are scared of this man. They're scared to oppose him. The Democrats ain't strong enough. Because the Republicans gonna get to playing dirty and the Democrats gonna bow down. They gonna bow down. It's been happening since he ran up behind Hillary Clinton at their meeting. Their standoff. He went stood behind her and put the fear in him. I knew right then he had won the election because he made her look so weak. He had made her look so weak. Standing up there. With him standing behind her, she looked like she was afraid. And after that, everybody else just followed suit and got in line. And America been on a decline ever since. Directly connected to this man. I'm tired of saying I told you so. But shit, every day I'm gonna wake up and if I say something about it, a week later, or a month later, or 6 months later, I'm gonna end up saying I told you so. Y'all remember when I said this? Y'all remember when I said that? I don't want to come back and have to tell you I told you so, because this plane and got targeted or something like that. But if you think I won't say it, I'm a damn sure say it. Like, you're sending a message to the world by accepting the plane that you are for sale. We already knew that, but the world didn't know that. We quit lying. They knew it. That's why they did it. They knew you was for sale. That's why they put a price tag on you. Now, it was a big price tag, but you picked it up and took it to the register nonetheless. And that's at the core of things that we should not have in the White House. On top of all the other stuff that we shouldn't have in the White House, that's at the very heart of it. A president that cannot be bought.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto I-75 South.
Like, do you think Barack Obama didn't want to be a billionaire? What about Joe Biden? At any time, there ain't people you talking to and you doing business when you accepting planes from and you accept Bitcoin buyouts from, and be like, what you need? Give me a couple billion. And then when I'm out of the White House or shit, I do it right now. I'm gonna just go to Africa and lay up, and I'm gonna go over here and lay up with my family. We gonna be billionaires, and hey, it ain't our problem no more. We ain't gonna be in America. Any president before this dude could have did that. But the oath that they take to the Constitution is what keeps them from doing it. Their morals, their standards, their belief in making America the best and the strongest it can be keeps them from doing it. Donald Trump has none of that. He portrays it, and he don't even portray it good. He just said, and the dummies who want to believe that believe. I never believed it. Yeah, I never wanted to believe it. I never could believe it because the way I've been treated, the way my people have been treated in America, I know that the standards ain't standard. The freedom ain't free. You know what I'm saying? I was watching a podcast the other day, and it was talking about Africans that have came to America and realized what black people go through over here. Because when they was in Africa, they said they didn't understand, they didn't believe it. And I didn't know this stuff. But they were like, the reason why Africans come over here and side with white people and lean more towards the white style of life is because they are raised to believe that the only reason why black people in America suffer is because we truly are lazy. We truly do not want to work. We don't want the best of the land of milk and honey. And then they get over here and they try their hardest and they work their hardest and they get up and go to work every day with their good work ethic and they get treated the same way we do. And they say, damn. So all this time, these people have been keeping the black Americans down. You know, they call it black Americans, not African Americans. But they've been keeping the black Americans down. They've been putting their foot on their neck. They've been disrespecting these black people. They've been treating them unfairly and unjust, and no matter how hard they work, they don't get, they just do. These Africans was on here crying like, man, my kids come home and they tell me the stuff that they going through, and I just couldn't believe it at first. I'm out here working hard, and I'm out here doing this, and I can't get ahead because there's always some other race putting their foot on my neck. Some other race is cheating me, beating me, across my head with unfairness and unjust. And I'm like, oh, you understand that, you get that. But that's neither here nor there when it comes down to this airplane. And I ain't really had too much to say about it, man. I just wanted to point out some of the obvious reasons why it would not be a smart idea to accept an airplane for the president out of another country. Like I say, you never know what this other country has baked into this plane. You don't know what type of drugs is in the baby oil. You don't know what type of poison is in the food. You don't know what type of technology has been put into this plane that you want to ride around in. We don't like you, but as a president, you mean a lot because you are the leader. You are running the country. You ain't doing a good job of it, obviously. And that's what I've always hated about Donald Trump. Like, dude, you have every opportunity to become the greatest president we have ever seen. And you throw it away at every turn. You don't even try to lead this country in the right direction. You don't try to make us the best, to build us up, to strengthen our relationships and our foothold in the world. You don't try to put us in good standards. You don't try to build up the economy. None of that. You like actively work to tear all of that down, and then you piss on our head, tell us it's raining. Like, I know y'all broke now and you finna get broker, but just give it time. No, bro, that's not what you lied to these folks and told them when you was running for office. You told them on day one, I will make it better. Day one, I will lower your grocery prices. On day one, I will do this and I will do that and I will do that. Bro, we in day 100 and something, you ain't done none of that. You've done the exact opposite. The grocery prices are higher than they ever been. The gas prices, the cost of living, the jobs are disappearing. People is out of work all over the country. It's the same shit you did last time you was in office. And I don't understand why all the maggots won't open their eyes and realize they the main ones. Somehow we got to give them time. Man, we can't afford to keep giving dude time.
There are police reported ahead.
Y'all should have did what Elon Musk did, pack your shit and go. Like, that's why Elon Musk is a rich man. Because even when he do make a mistake, when he see the money, hey, I gotta go. I ain't making no money over here, I'm just losing money, I gotta go. We as a people should be the same way. Except instead of us going, we should be getting rid of the root problem, the common denominator. The reason why the prices is up so high, the reason why people losing their jobs, the reason why other countries is shitting on us and losing respect for us, the reason why the tariff war is going on is all because of one person. Why does this one person get to fuck up our country so bad and all the other people that voted for him have to stand back and sit on their motherfucking hand like, man, well, let's give them time, let's give them a chance. You damn dummies. I see everybody coming on here and I don't see no comments. I don't know if I got the comments turned off or what's going on. Let's see something. Can y'all hear me? Somebody say something. I don't feel like something got to be wrong, because I know my people would have been here saying something by now.
There are police reported ahead.
I really wish I could get on here and vent and complain about.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 77 on the right to I-475 South.
But it's just the way things is right now. We living in a world where America's getting the short end of the stick. We ain't getting none of that stuff we was promised. I feel like we is wide open for any and all bullshit that people have been wanting to serve us right now. The one thing I feel like we may have going for ourselves is, shit, people feel sorry for us right now. People feel sorry for America. They see what's going on, they're like, man.
In a quarter mile, keep right to continue
Yeah,
on
I
I-475 South. Follow signs for bypass to I-75 South,
years ago.
Valdosta.
8 years ago,
Take exit 177 on
When,
the right to I-475 South.
a journalist
Keep
out
right
of
to
Turkey
continue on I-475 South.
was trying to explain to the American people
Continue for
tell
16 miles.
if the dude you are electing is going to end up being a dictator.
Continue on 177.
And he said the reason I'm making this article is because the dude y'all are seeming like y'all are electing wants to be a dictator. I wasn't doing YouTube back then. They got the bus going on over there. But if I was, I would have made a video about it and told y'all, look here, man. The first thing you do when you become a dictator is you poison the media and make people realize or make people feel like they can't trust the media. They have to listen to you. The media gonna lie. They don't like me. They don't want you to believe me. They don't want you to see all the good that I'm doing. The thing is, if you're doing good, we're gonna see it. If you're doing bad, we're gonna see that too, but you're gonna lie about it. Your people gonna lie about it. When you be in these interviews and they get to asking you stuff, you're gonna skirt around it. Like when they ask them, well, and instead of, no. The president was trying to get Boeing to make another plane and they took so long. Is it a good idea to take a plane from another country? Well, you just got to go back to what I'm saying. Air Force One is over 40, 50 years old. Bro, quit giving me information I didn't ask for and answer the question. Donald Trump did the same thing when they was asking him. You know, he get to talk and look. I don't know, man. I digress. It's just what I'm telling you. Before even being worried about his life, I'm worried that these people have this plane bugged and they can listen in on whatever going in on there. I have a fear that they have the plane rigged where they can control it from an outside source. Protected as it should be. And I'm like, what if they have it rigged where you expect it and it's, oh yeah, it's stealth, it's protected. You can't see it up in the sky and all this and that. But then when you get up in the sky, somebody somewhere can hit a button and all that goes away. And now you just, they're butt naked. Thing is, this is the type of stuff that goes on with a plane and why it takes so long to be given to a president, because they have to make sure all of this stuff is in place. All this stuff is going to work. Damn, I guess I can't get a comment. what's your opinion on the situation? Y'all feel like Quaidar knew how to get to him? Offer him some luxurious, some expensive, something that nobody else got? What's up, too? Alright, I'm back up. That was my, not my company, but the company I'm making this delivery for. Calling to see how far I was. Told them I'm about 5.5 hours out. It's supposed to be delivered at 6 in the morning, so I'm good. Thank God. I want to give y'all a small update on what's going on, man, but I don't want to say too much because saying too much, I already got me in a little bit of hot water. My friend from back in the day that I recently got back in touch with is everything is going well with this situation so far. She is back to her old self. Beautiful, handling business on top of something. That setback she had has been overcome. That new partnership that she was in has ended. I asked her, since we did everything wrong last time, but it felt so right and it worked out while it was happening. It was going on so good, like it was never a problem, never an issue. I felt like I wanted her to be my forever, and I did. Like, this is the person that everybody else has been compared to since. And it looked like we don't have a second chance, so I'm trying to do that slowly but surely, man. Do everything right. So yesterday I asked on a proper date. And she told me yes. So yeah, I'm ready to go with that. Y'all know I'm way more excited about that than I look. I want to go into more detail, but I also got to respect her livelihood. And realize that sometimes my business be other people's business too. And even though I don't mind putting mine out there, people that I care about, I have to mind putting theirs out there. And a lot of these fools, y'all just overgrad. I don't care what happened to you or none of that. But this person I care about deeply, so I got to respect her wishes. But y'all know me, so I'm on a lovey-dovey head dude. If I had my way, we gonna be on here getting rich doing couples YouTube and pranks and all that other good shit that people love be doing on YouTube. You feel? But until then, I can't get too much detail on it. I guess it wasn't meant to be no long drawn out video. Just something I have been thinking about, man. I'm trying to get back in the habit of making my videos while something is on my mind instead of thinking about something and letting it go by on for a day or two or 3 or 4 or a week. And then I end up never making a video about it. I wish I could be sitting at the house where everything could be as crystal clear and stable, and I could research stuff in real time. But I think y'all much rather just hear from me. Especially like, this is my 3rd video in 3 days. It's been a while since we had 3 videos in 3 days. You know, maybe we have 4. 5 and 5. One other thing, man, I gotta thank God for the situation I'm in. I woke up this morning and something told me to check my bank account. And I was overdrawn by like $40-something because my car insurance came out last night. Which, it ain't no major concern. I get paid in a couple days. I got overdraft protection. But my thing is like, everything is a work in progress. It's happening slow. But I can see it. So I'm not worried about it. I'm appreciative of the fact that the car insurance got paid more than I'm sad about the overdraft. Because I know what I got coming Friday. It's a blessing.
In 1.5 miles, keep left to I-75.
That my car note is coming out Saturday, and I'm gonna pay $175 more than what my car note actually is. That's a blessing. On top of paying the overdraft and whatever else I need to do. Put $250 in the savings account. Open up a couple more bank accounts, put $50 a piece in both of them. And when I know what I'm able to do coming soon, it's like, why worry about small stuff when I know it's somebody that sit high and look low, that favor me and take care of me and make sure I got what I need when I need it. There's no need to be sad or complain. Just go with the flow, man, and do what's right. So,
keep left to I-75.
I'm gonna tell y'all, anybody who don't have that in their life, man, go get you some of that God. It's like overdraft protection for life, not just the bank, but for your life. Somebody that got you.
In half a mile, merge onto I-75 South.
Somebody's looking out for you and taking care of you when you don't even know you need it. Because that car insurance came out in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. I went to bed, had money in my bank account, I was all right. I was like, man, I'm gonna stretch this until I get paid Friday. But I just wanted to check on it and see what it was looking like. So I
continue on I-75
like,
South for 307 miles.
How did that happen? But when I see it, I said, oh,
continue on I-75.
It's all right. It's all good. I'll be okay. The one thing about it is, ain't too much on this road that I need to spend money on except food. Got a loaf of bread. I got sandwich meat, mayonnaise, I got cheese, I got chips. I got some sodas, I got some propane water, I got some regular water. If you ask me, I think guy holding up his end of the bargain. So I just need to keep having my faith, keep spreading the word, telling people what he done for me, trying to bring people closer to him. and I'll be straight. I ain't gonna say that's all it takes, but I will say it's been working for me. It's been keeping me right where I need to be, which is above water. I ain't the richest man in the world. The camera just came down. I ain't the richest man in the world, but I'm blessed. I ain't in 50 minutes with the camera around all these other cars. Yeah, I'm blessed. Y'all know, y'all been here with me for a long time. So y'all know what I've been through, the ups and downs, and y'all have seen how God made a way every time. Not one time, not two times, every time. He was doing it before I even started keeping scope. And I'm gonna just be real with you. Since I started keeping score, I can't tell you what the score is. These blessings coming in every day, every single day. I ain't missed a day yet. The worry and the doubt don't be there. I'm gonna tell you one of the best feelings in the world. And I wasn't expecting this to turn into a gospel podcast today. But one of the best feelings in the world, man, is when it's crunch time. When it's getting down to the last second. And ain't nothing happened for you yet. And you still not worried because the faith that you have tells you, shh, God gonna make it happen. And then God make it happen. Every time. For y'all that don't get that, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all, and all you gotta do is go back in my old videos. You ain't gotta go back too far to get this proof, this real life proof that God make a way. It's not too long ago, like last month, I was on here telling y'all, man, I'm down to my last. Like I have maybe $500 or less dollars in my bank account. That's not gonna pay my mortgage. That $500 would barely pay what I pay on my car note. Car insurance, cell phones, groceries, lights, water, gas, miscellaneous. Like, you feel me? 500 is not gonna get it. I've been looking for a job every day, putting in 3-4 applications a day for almost 4 months straight. I don't get out the bed without putting in 2 applications, and then I put in a few more throughout the day. But every day my feet don't hit the floor until I lay in that bed putting in 2 applications at least. Sometimes it's more depending on how many leads I come across. And nothing was shaking. I get down there at 500 and something starts shaking. I get a phone call and they're like, hey, come to Chicago. And I knew better. I did not want to go to Chicago because I had already been told that Chicago was full of crooks. And they was gonna crook me. Oh shit, they got fired on the side of the highway. They was gonna crook me. So, against my better judgment, because I'm down to my last, I hop on this plane. They fly me to Chicago. And we ain't got to go through all the particulars, but I guess I will because I'm trying to make a point to prove. I get up there and I'm noticing red flags as soon as I get off the plane. I kind of noticed these red flags before I got on the plane. But they bring me straight to the building, no time to rest. And then they get me in the building and they ignore me for a couple hours. I'm just sitting in the lunchroom or the break room. They come and get me for my road test after a couple hours. No orientation, no nothing, just straight to the road test. Dude tells me to go get in the truck and back up to this trailer, and he gonna go around the back of the building and he gotta check on something. That's when all the bullshit started. I back up to the truck and back up to the trailer, and it won't lock on. I tried it 2 or 3 different times. Dude finally come back and hop up in the truck without letting me know he back. And then he tell me that, oh man, you must have broke my 5th wheel. Let me get out and check. So he get out and check, he like, back up again, it don't lock. He like, yeah man, you broke my 5th wheel. Road test over with, you ain't getting no job, we can't do nothing with you. So we go back to the break room. And I sit there for another 3 hours waiting on them to come let me know what's going on. They could send me back home or whatever. Nobody is talking to me. After about 3 hours, I get a phone call from the dude that recruited me. His name was Alex. The dude that I talked to and did the road test with, name was Alex. I was assuming the whole time that this is the same dude that has recruited me. Because this is a small company, this ain't no big ass company. So I get a text message from Alex, and he like, hey, how the road test and how it going? And I'm like, it's not going. He like, what you mean? You failed your road test? I'm like, I ain't even take a road test. I'm like, what you mean you didn't take a road test? I'm like, yeah, man, they get to saying that I done messed up the 5th wheel and I ain't getting no road test. And I'm like, man, at this point, like, how y'all gonna get me back home? And he like, huh? I'm like, yeah, y'all gonna help me get back home, right? Like, to the house, back to Little Rock. He like, no. You failed your road test, so you gotta do that yourself. Huh? Never heard of this in my life. So he like, yo, you gotta find your own way home, back. In the communication. Nobody in this building is talking to me. People been walking past me for hours like, you know what I'm saying, like a leper. They ain't even looking at me like I'm invisible up in here. So I called my mom and told her what was going on, and I had to give me an Uber. Go on Priceline and all this and that. See what I can find for the low. I got the Uber. Out of my 500 left, the Uber probably $30, $40 back to the airport. The plane ticket was almost $300. So now I am down to just under $200 in my bank account. No job, no prospect of a job, and mortgage is due on the 1st. What day it was, I give them the exact same day that I flew out to Chicago. I flew back being that moment. That was not expected. I had no paycheck coming. My mama was discouraged, and I told her, I said, Mama, you know, you always told me God don't close one door without opening another one. And she was like, you're right. I said, I'm going to just look at this as God letting me know that the Chicago bullshit that I was fit to go through ain't what he want me to go through. He got something better for me. I believe that. It's something better lined up for me. About 2 days go by and I get a phone call from a dude named, I ain't gonna say his name yet. My job ain't saying his name. he like, hey, are you still looking for a job? I ran across your application and your resume on Indeed. I think I got something for you. And I'm like, yes, sir. So he tell me, okay, we'll go fill out this application officially and we'll go from there. So I go fill out the application. He like, bet, submit this paperwork and this paperwork. So I do that. I get a phone call from a woman the next morning, early in the morning. She's like, hey, your social security number that you gave us is wrong. I'm like, huh? No, it ain't. She like, yeah, it is. It's only 8 numbers. You got a number missing somewhere. I'm gonna read out to you what I got, and you give me the missing number. So she read out the social security number, and I'm like, oh yeah, between that number and that number, it's supposed to be a 9. She was like, okay, perfect. She said, I'm finna resubmit this, and you probably get a phone call from that man whose name you don't want to say on YouTube shortly, if everything is all good. So I'm gonna say about 40 minutes later, I ain't even got out of bed yet. I get a call from him. And he like, hey, everything looked to be good. When do you want to do, I mean, he was like, we need you to do a drug test. I'm like, okay, I can do that. When you want me to do it? He was like, can you get down here shit now? He's like, what you do is you get down here now, and I'll talk to you about a few things dealing with the company and the business and how we run things, and then I will give you this paperwork and send you down the street around the corner to take a drug test. When I found out where they were located, I basically knew where I was going to go take a drug test. I'd been there a few times. So I told him that I knew exactly where I was going. I came in, we talked, hold on, phone ring. Yeah, whoever was called that didn't say nothing, so. Trying to get my mirror right, bro. Not my mirror, but my camera keep falling off. And that's where my camera going in case anything happen. They know it.
Continue on I-75.
The boy ain't had nothing to hide. Y'all bear with me, give me a second. But either way it go, like I was saying, this job right here came through. So once again, God kept his promise. The mortgage wasn't paid. What's up with it? The mortgage wasn't paid on the 1st, but paid it is. I'm gonna show y'all some more stuff how God works. I always tell you I be paying my car note and shit. I pay extra money on it. Well, around the time that I started running low on money, I went and I set my car note off for what I thought was 2 months, because I had paid up enough that I could skip 2 months of car note payments and still be straight without being a day behind. Well, I had got the money up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be able to pay this mortgage, but damn, for the gone first time ever, I'm gonna be behind on my car note. I go in there just to lower my car note payment back to the original number, and I realized, damn, I be paying so much that hell, my car note payment is not to the original number, it's down below that. So while I'm going to go set it to pay that, I realized that amount ain't due this month, it's due next month. I got a whole nother month that I don't have a car note. And I'm like, see how God work? See how God work? I'm thinking I'm about to be behind. I got time. So I upped my car note payment $100 from the 75 extra I was paying, because I'm like, if I up it another 100, I can make 4 payments and wipe it out. Thing is, I can make 2 payments and ask them what my clear out gonna be, and it's probably gonna be. I can say, you know what? I gonna pay it out right now. Now, what the plan is to pay this car note, and then that extra money I'm gonna have on the next check, which might be small, but I'm probably gonna get my brakes fixed on the Genesis and start saving up. That way I can buy the Audi. I can pay that off maybe in the next 3 months. Once I pay the Audi off, I'm gonna save up a couple more thousand real quick and put it in the shop, get the timing chain fixed. But once that's done, and all my paperwork and everything on that is complete, I'm gonna start saving up money to buy mama another car. And the way I'm gonna do it, the way my accounts are set up, I already save about $2,000 a month. But with my car note gone, I'm gonna try to save $2,500 a month. If I can do that in 4 months, I have $10,000 saved up to buy her a car. If I can do that, save $10,000 by her car, then I can go another 4 months sacrificing, save up another 10. If I get into a habit here, I can go another 4 months, save up 20. Go get my own whip. Save up 20, go get me something off the showroom floor. Not for 20,000, but I feel like if I go drop 20,000 down payment, whatever I want, I can go get. You feel me? Only thing is being consistent with my work ethic and my savings. I got to not get $6,000-7,000 and go buy some jewelry. Not go buy 3-4 pair of Jordans. I got enough anyway. I'm ready to get these weeks put in. But y'all don't know. They're way lower than it looks. I know I got that good shit in that girl. I'm the type of nigga who got born into a game that was never initiated. You the type of nigga who went and begged some niggas to beat you up so you could be cool with them. That's what you call initiation. You the type of nigga who went and put your livelihood on the line so you can have some friends. That's what you call initiation. The type of nigga who wake up and dedicate your whole life and death to what your homeboy wants you to do. And then to go sit in prison while they knocking your baby mama off. Won't even answer your phone call. You the type of nigga who be writing them letters and then be in depression when they don't get no letter back. Damn, dummy. Well, let me guess, you still young enough that you take pride in that shit. I'm down. I'm a ride for the homies. You dummy. You damn dummy. You damn dummy. What? If you think it ain't no BD trying to hit King Von mama and his shit, his mama too? Or his baby mama? Now that he dead, you crazy as hell. If you think ain't no Crips trying to holler at Law in London because Nipsey gone, you crazy as hell. If you think Big U daughters and baby mamas and stuff is safe from niggas in the 60s because he was the big homie, you stupid as hell. But y'all love that game like you'll die for it. You losers won't even go that hard for y'all kids, man. You won't even go that hard for your mama. Gay you like. See, one thing about me, man, I'm not gonna coddle you and make you feel like it's okay, make you feel like that's the thing to do. I know better. Yeah, I was a real gang banger, not just a gang member. I did a whole bunch of bad stuff in my life. So I can sit back and tell you what none of it worth. With none of that respect, gonna pay no bills, none of that. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned is the lick I hit that sent me to prison was over $250,000. I did 7 years behind $250,000. Now I'm out here working and I make $250,000 in 3 years. That's telling me it wasn't worth it, bro. Them 7 years, I could have made that near $1 million. Thing about it is, I ain't get the 250. I was in prison eating ramen noodles just like the brokest nigga on the street. Shit, who tripping? Nigga, I'm keeping it 100 with you. Some of your homeboys ain't gonna do. Yeah, it be all good when you in the hood and you smoking with these niggas, you joking with these niggas, you getting a little bit of money with these niggas. But let me tell you something. How is these your niggas when they gonna be the first ones trying to turn you down or fuck you up when you stop doing that shit with them every day? When you decide you want to get out the hood, it's a whole world. I'm not going to dedicate myself to this one damn street or this one side of town. It's a whole world out here. And y'all telling me I can't partake in it because y'all want to be here on this block. Man, you ain't got to delete these comments. Somebody gonna come in here and read and see how stupid these niggas sound. And be like, you know what? Uncle Phil right, look how dumb these niggas is. You mad at me because I'm not gonna be out here gangbanging with you. I'm not gonna be out here trying to unalive nobody for no bullshit. I done said it before and I done said it again. You dumbass niggas will sit back and say, well, I done lost too many homeboys to quit. I done got too many homeboys in the graveyard to quit. Nigga, when you gonna have enough homeboys in jail to keep going? When is gonna be too many niggas dead to keep doing the same bullshit? You niggas is the reason why we behind in the first place. They take y'all stupid ass and put that shit on everybody. Call us all lazy. Say don't none of us want to work. We all sell drugs. We all out here packing pistols trying to kill something. No, nigga, it's y'all. But they, even though they know it ain't us, they gonna use y'all to hold us back. When a nigga like me could be the one out here getting on my feet, trying to get your stupid ass a job. Trying to show you how to get out of poverty, how to take care of your kids, how to take care of your mama, how to look out for your community instead of tearing it down. Dumbass nigga. Y'all know I'll talk about this. We can go about this all day. Look where this video started and where it's at now. We started out talking about the president and how stupid he was, and now we talking about gangbangers and niggas and how stupid they is. Man, ain't no loyalty in no damn game. All you niggas doing bad and the ones that's doing good getting hated on. Y'all look up to the dumbest people in the world. King Von so damn dumb. This nigga got 100,000. They say he went and bought the whole hood guns. And everybody say, oh, he a real nigga, he got us all guns. Dumb as hell. When he could have took that 100,000 and got his mama about the projects. Dirk stupid ass in prison because he was more worried about what people thought about him than he was focused on his own damn life. You gotta slide for fun. Nigga, you ain't gotta slide for no nigga that fuck their own life up. This nigga had the same opportunity you had. A bigger, better opportunity. Get out here, make this money, get rich, take care of the family. But he was under pressure. Nigga woke him up and told him, hey man, dude over there, go get him. He went over there and died. Now he ain't taking care of nobody. Not the homies, not his kids, not his mama, not his baby mama, nobody. Dirk so damn dumb that they got in his ear, man, you need to go slide for him, make it right for him. Ain't nowhere in the world you could have unalived 100 niggas, you wasn't gonna make that right. But you got tired of people telling your ass to do it, so you did it. And you loser ass niggas the same way. One of y'all homeboys end up dead behind some bullshit they got going, and you gonna throw your life away because they told you that's what you're supposed to do. Say, man, I'm gonna be real with you. You niggas ain't no Crips. You is not for your community. You ain't got no revolution in progress, none of that. Y'all ain't nothing, bro. Just a bunch of lame ass niggas that pack guns and put on a blue flag and play follow the leader. Nigga, real Crips was about something. They was out here trying to help the community. They was out here helping the kids. They was working with the government to make sure the shit get done. You niggas is the opposite. Y'all is the opposite. You ain't looking out for the community. You ain't looking out for the kids to make shit better. And you ain't the only one. Bloods is the same way. They ain't making nothing better than this. They out here killing niggas. Selling dope. Fucking up the community. But as long as they got some money in their pocket, they straight. Nigga, that ain't what this shit about. I remember growing up, and we used to beef with the GDs in the city. And I used to always, that's with them, because they used to always holler about GD with growth and development. And I'd be like, how? Nigga, where? Where's the growth? What the fuck is y'all developing? You niggas sit around all motherfucking day gang banging, but hollering we not a gang. We an organization. You ain't organized at all, my nigga. Y'all sit around here gang banging, talking shit, sitting on the block, sitting on the hood of the car, smoking, selling that shit. That's not growth and development, my nigga. Same way I'm gonna say it to the G's, I'm gonna say it to the Crips, I'm gonna say it to the Bloods and the Vice Lord. You niggas ain't standing on shit. You ain't about shit, you ain't got shit going. That little money you making, man, you trading your soul. That's the same thing I was saying about Donald Trump in the airplane. Quit going for that fast shit, taking that shortcut, trying to get that little shiny new toy. It's a setup. But y'all don't give a damn. Because the world built on the same shit I was saying the other day. Not me, I'm straight. You don't give a fuck if you selling your homeboy mama some dope. As long as you eating, I'm straight. That's how y'all see it. And you can say what you want to. I put all gangs under the same umbrella because ain't none of you motherfuckers about shit. I'm a man by myself. You got to be a man before you can be a Blood, Crip, folk, Vice Lord, any of that. You can't hide behind that shit. But too many people hide behind that shit. I be tripping because I be listening to CB's stories, and he always get to that one story where he get to telling y'all how his own gang got on some bullshit. I was watching the story not too long ago, a couple days ago, when he was talking about the Freaky Unc. I done seen the story a couple times. But how they was supposed to smash Freaky Unc, how what Freaky Unc did to the big homie's sister, ran off on her with some money. And I'm like, hold on, bro. So you lame ass niggas. See, Bill say he didn't want to do it, but that's probably because he telling the story so he make himself look better. I don't do that in my stories. If I look like a dummy in the story, it's just because I was a dummy in real life. But my thing is this here. This man called y'all on the phone and told y'all to pull the man out, to poke him up, beat him down because of something he did to your sister at another prison. And told y'all the way to identify him is because he got bumps on his stuff. And I'm like, red flag. Why would your sister tell you you can identify this man because he got bumps on his stuff? That sounds like something you made up because the whole penitentiary already knew the man had bumps on his stuff. They call him BD. Bubby D. You got to come with something better than that. Your sister should have gave you a better description of a man, not a man's penis. Why would she even describe to her brother what a man's penis looked like? Red flag, bro, I'm not doing this. Not only because of that, but because you want me to put my life on the line. I could catch a life sentence in the prison for doing something for you, while you on the other side of the compound in your barracks safe and sound, blowing you a blunt. Man, come on, make it make sense. Make that shit make sense. Cause what I would have told Big Homie is, Big Homie, you got to handle your own business for your own sister, bro. I don't know your sister. Your sister ain't part of this here. So what the hell I'm finna risk my livelihood, my life, like, nigga, I got sisters out here I need to protect. But you want me to throw all that away so you can sleep better at night. Man, this man probably ran off on you with a pack of cigarettes and now you want us to handle him for that. This man probably beat the dad, jacked off on an officer that you like, or that you doing business with, and she told you, ah, man, handle it for me. You super simp ass nigga, oh, I'm gonna get my boys to do it. Let me make a phone call. Man, get out of here. If that's what being a part of the gang is, you niggas is lamer than I told you you was. You're super lame. Gonna run up in there and beat up an old man because another nigga told you to. I would've told that man right on the phone, man, bring your ass down here and do it. You can get out that barracks, you got pool. You's a high-ranking official, nigga. Get your ass down here and beat him up. He's an old man, you scared? You wanna have 5, 6 of us do it for you. Man, get out of here. Cause I'm gonna tell you some real shit. All of them went to the hole. Like CB say, what if that old man would have died? And all of them would have got life sentences. Was this man that ordered the hit gonna take care of them for the rest of their time in prison? No, sir. He wasn't gonna take care of them while they was in the hole. CB said nothing about, oh man, Big Homie sent us care packs while we was in the hole. Big Homie made sure we had cell phones and replaced everything we lost. Cause it don't go like that, it's a one-way street. It's a nigga up here want something done, y'all do it, and when the consequences come, they your consequences cause you was stumbling up to do the shit. So don't tell me about being in a gang. I'm gonna let you know how dumb he is. This is how very, very stupid she is. How extremely dumb she is. Half of the niggas in that cell that beat up on that old man was probably in prison for some shit connected to that same gang that got them doing stupid shit in the prison. A lot of niggas don't think like that, but I was in the hole. And then I was in Arkansas's version of the cheer program for whooping that officer, that sergeant. And while I was sitting there, I was thinking to myself, what type of nigga am I? Damn, I wish I could put it like that. It's hot. I'm like, what type of nigga am I? Not only am I in prison, but I'm inside of the jail inside the prison and get sent from the jail, which is the hole, to the prison inside the prison, which is the max. I'm in prison with, and I had to come to the conclusion, yes, because not only did you do stupid shit out there in that world, the land that you, but you got here and you continue to do stupid shit. One thing they gonna tell you in prison, man, they got a place for niggas like that. They got a place for niggas like you. And if you keep on, you gonna find out where it is. It's that hole. It's that max of that cheer program. It's just like when I was breaking down the California bullshit yesterday. I'm like, man, look, only in Cali would you war with a nigga on the street just because of where they from. You ain't never met this nigga ain't never did shit to you, but when you see him, it's on sight. You get to the county jail and they put you in the barracks with all these niggas that you beef with, and you got to line it up and you got to fight with all of them. 2 days later, they ship you out to prison. These same niggas that you was trying to unalive, and then you was trying to get the hell out of. Now you in here watching these niggas back. These niggas is protecting you when you go take a shit. They protecting you when you go take a shower. They eating with you. They sitting with you when you eat. They sleeping in the cell with you, watching your back while you sleep. You comfortable as hell, kicking your feet up, rubbing your toes together. Because you know that this nigga that you would have tried to kill 2 months ago, that you would have tried to beat the brakes off of 2 weeks ago, is in your cell, and you know this black man got your back. And then you get out of prison and it's right back to the beef. And that's what we say about you niggas, man. It's the politics for me. I don't deal with politics. I deal with personalisms. I'm not going to politic with you and deal with you on the basis of how everybody else feel I should deal with you. If you a blood but you a real nigga, well, we can sit down and conversation and we can talk about anything in the world. I'm not going to disregard you as a man because you came from a different side of town as me, or you like to wear a different color than me, the way politics say I should. That's why you niggas is losing. Because the nigga that you should be doing business with is connected to your way of thinking, is connected to what you got going in life, your expertise, your specialty. You call him an op because he wear a different color. He grew up on a different street. I'm a grown ass man. I'm past putting them roadblocks on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm past cutting the limbs off the tree. Instead of my life being a big ass oak tree, and I got all these limbs that I could go out on and branch out on and try to make something happen on this branch, make something happen on that branch. You niggas is lame. You look at that branch and say, nah, that branch full of bloods. I ain't fuck that branch, I'm cutting it off. That branch full of crips, fuck that branch, I'm cutting it off. These GDs, these BDs on that branch, I'm cutting it off. No, nigga. We all on this family tree. We need every root and every branch, every leaf. Because I promise you, when it's time for these other races to come together, they're going to use the whole tree to get where they need to go. Every root, every branch, every limb, every leaf. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. And we can't blame everybody else, man. We do that to ourselves. Like I say, man, you got to encourage your people to come together. The gang banging shit is division. It served the purpose at one time. But them folks came and dangled that shiny shit, that little change, that money into the gang banging lifestyle. And then it became about territory. It became about money. It became about blocks. It became about all the wrong shit. Wasn't no more love for the community, for the neighborhood, for the block, for the territory, for the street. It was, I'm gonna get mine. And if I gotta tear you down right next door to me to get mine, so be it. So man, please don't come to me talking about no damn game. You ain't no way you gonna glorify none of that shit to me. Ain't no way I'm gonna let you glorify none of that shit to these kids up under you. Because when you was a kid, you was young and impressionable. Another older kid came and quoted you, initiated you, or anything into a damn game. Told you this for life. And your weak ass said, okay. Man, I'm a grown ass man. Can't no nigga tell me I got to be doing the same shit that I was doing as a child. I got put down with the game. I was 11, 12 years old. Nigga, I'm in my 40s now. I wish I would still be as dumb as I was when I was 11 and 12. Sitting there answering the call. Doing what somebody tell me to do. Shooting because somebody tell me to shoot. Putting my life on the line because somebody else tell me to. No, nigga, you do it. Matter of fact, you don't even do it. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. Majority of the shit that's getting done is getting done by somebody else. Just getting tricked into doing it because the person that wanted it done ain't got the nuts to do it. If they couldn't find somebody else to do the shit, it wouldn't happen. If they couldn't find 20 niggas to go do it with them, it won't happen. That one thing a nigga needs is another nigga. Nigga might not need a job, but he gonna need another nigga. Yeah, I got a toilet in this motherfucker. Show you. Show y'all this toilet. You see this? This is a 5-gallon bucket, right? So what you do is take your 5-gallon bucket. You see this? It open up. You take that and you take it around the rim of the 5-gallon bucket. After you put a trash bag in the bucket, you put that around the rim so you can sit down on that motherfucker. And then you take a shit. And you take that off. And you take that shit in that bag and you tie that up. And throw that motherfucker away. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices if you're gonna make the money. You know, this truck ain't nothing but a sail on wheels, man. A little box that I'm in all day. Got my commissary, got my bathroom, got my TV. So I guess it's more luxurious than a regular sail. I got an interview on her, interview in the field. It's called Saving Heroes. Look it up. I sat and talked to LaFell about how he ended up in the game. Same story. Same story. Being young, being impressionable. It's a letdown. When you hear the stories of the OGs and how they got tricked into the same shit we got tricked into, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. You get tricked into it, then you trick somebody else into it. So, yeah, I know LaFell well. That's why I be trying to explain to you dudes, man, I'm not no regular dude out here. When I was out here in the games, I was out here in the games, in the midst of it. If you go to Cali and you talk about Little Rock and hey man, and they know who all the Crips was, they came down here starting this shit. So then when you go talk to all them and you ask them about me, they know about me. They know the shit I did out here in the streets. They know the shit I did in the prison. And that's why I try to tell niggas, like, wise up. We was tricked and deceived into loving the game. But I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna ask a question, and I want you to answer it yourself. What has a game done to make your life better? What has a game done to help your family, to make their lives better? Now, you ain't gotta type none of this. Nobody who watching, you ain't gotta tell me shit. But think to yourself, on the other end of the spectrum, What has gang life did to make your life worse, more dangerous? What has it done to break your mama heart? To take time away from your kids and your loved ones? Because that's what gangs do. When you young and they come to you trying to recruit you for a gang, they gonna tell you all the things you want to hear, things that's gonna make it sound like this might be a good idea to do. Man, we gonna have your back. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You gonna be part of this. You gonna have a family. People gonna love you. They gonna look out for you. They gonna take care of you. You gonna get this money. You gonna do this here. They never gonna come to you and tell you, hey, bro, you might die tomorrow. People that I started some shit with last week might come shoot your house up tonight. Unalive your mama. They not gonna tell you that type of shit. They not gonna tell you, hey man, you gonna get caught up in the heat of the moment messing with me when they kill one of the homies that you barely even know, and you gonna ride with me, and I'm gonna end up snitching on you, bro, and you gonna do like in prison. And then when you get to prison, you gonna have niggas that represent the same thing that we represent. They gonna be trying to extort you. They gonna be trying to slick trick you out your money, out your commissary. They gonna use you for whatever they can use you for, and when they can't use you for nothing else, you ain't no more good. They gonna set you up, they gonna wet you up, they gonna get you out of there. They gonna turn on you, they gonna trick you, they gonna trap you. It ain't the family you think it is, it ain't the love you think it is. I don't give a damn how many times a nigga shoot them numbers out. I seen them numbers you was putting up there. You know how many times I done heard a nigga hollering out PML and all this and that, and them same niggas stab his ass a month later. You know how many times I done heard niggas say them 3 numbers over the tier, and them same niggas that he's saying them 3 numbers to is plotting on him. I gave y'all 1, maybe 2 stories about a nigga getting them cheeks took while I was in prison. And the sad thing about it was, it happened by 8, 9 niggas. And all of them represented the exact same thing dude represented. Every last one of them. They plotted on that man. Dude didn't do no whole shit. He ain't do no fuck shit. He ain't fuck nobody over. He ain't turn on them. He ain't snitch on nobody. None of that. They just seen a weak link that they could flip it on, and they flipped it on him. Took that main manhood. And it wasn't no little bitty dude, no little skinny nigga. He was just, I guess they saw him as being timid. Somebody that if they approach like that and put the pressure on, he'll break. And he broke. It is what it is. I know a lot of y'all ain't seen enough or been through enough or had to do enough to where you be like, man, this shit ain't even worth it. But it's so many people that have. It's so many thousands and tens of thousands of CBs in the world that they said, man, this ain't worth it. This ain't what I thought it was. This ain't what they made it seem like it was. Because yeah, you're gonna run into a few that's gonna really be on that righteousness. They gonna really be with their structure. They gonna really be with their organization. But you're gonna realize at the end, the higher you go up, the more fuck shit going on. The more power a nigga get, the more power a nigga abuse. Some of these niggas too young to even know how to abuse the power, yet they ain't seen how to do it. But as soon as they learn, they gon' put it to use. I never been that type of dude. Even when I was doing my dirt, I wasn't that type of dude. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was the type of dude that wanted a name. I wanted to be known in the hood. Part of my problem was I was abused as a child. I was beat up by my stepdaddy. So I wanted a reputation in the world that wasn't nobody else fit to be out here beating on me. Wasn't nobody else fit to be out here playing me. Wasn't nobody else fit to be out here mistreating me any kind of way, mishandling me, doing me wrong. Because I had been growing up getting done wrong, being mistreated, mishandled. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie and portray it to be another way. That's exactly what it was. I had a grown man at the house beating my ass. And I just wanted to know within myself that wasn't nobody else going to be doing that. I'm not no punk. I'm not no hoe ass nigga. Ain't nobody going to be out here beating on me. That's what fucked me up. This is the thing about it, bro. I understand what you're saying. And you might be one of the niggas I just got to explain it. It's just you ain't been through it. You ain't seen it. Your people that was around you, like you said, your folks, always took care of you. They always looked out for you. That's understandable. But let me ask you this. Why did Lil Durk and rob Chief Keef? I mean, they folks, right? Even I don't know if you BD or GD. You 7 folks, so you GD. But they BD. Why they was back doing each other? I'ma tell you why. Cause Chief Keef came up. Chief Keef left Chicago. And like I just told you, it's all good when you doing and being what they want you to be. You doing what they want you to do. You stuck on this little block. You here risking your life for them. You putting down for them. But once you become a man, and you can stand on your own, and you can make your own decisions and be like, you know what? It would greatly benefit my family to get them out of here. Away from the killing, away from the shooting. It'll be your hood, it'll be like, nah, nigga, we gonna get your ass. You don't fuck with us no more, huh? You ain't down for us no more, huh? You too good for us, huh? You better than us, huh? Yeah. Yes, sir. Sad part is, you too good for this shit too and you don't realize it. My thing is this here. You say big folks and all these folks and the homies always looked out for you. Who looking out for their kids? Who looking out for their mamas, their grandmas, their little brothers? Or yours? Because you folks, and if them folks call you right now, they've been looking out for you all your life, and they tell you, hey man, it's time to put it on the line, man, front line, man. And you end up dead, or you end up in prison for the rest of your life behind some bullshit. Because whatever it's gonna be some bullshit. If it ain't to benefit your family and your kids, it's some bullshit. So if you end up in prison or you end up in jail or dead, how is that benefiting your family? How is that taking care of your responsibilities? As a man, that's all you got is responsibilities, bro. It might not sound good. I'm just saying, it might not sound good to, man, well, I just gotta have responsibility. Because you a man, nigga. Be a man. It ain't all bad days, bro. You get your ass up and you go to work every day, you develop a sense of pride, bro. The same type of pride what you have when you throwing them pitchforks up in the air and you hollering 7-4 to the world blow and all this shit. Have that same pride in taking care of your responsibilities and your family and your kids, man. It's like yesterday when I was breaking down the music and the spirits in the music. And I'm like, look, the same way you sit there nodding your head and that spirit get you when that beat kick in, that's the same way them folks in church feel when they get to jumping around and hollering and throwing their hands up because the spirit in that music got them going. Choose what spirit you gonna deal with. Choose what type of pride you want to have in yourself. You want to have pride in yourself because you done accomplished some shit? You done went and got some degrees. You done went and got some trades. You done bought your mama cars and houses. You gotta worry about no nigga trying to take it from you. Trying to shoot your mama house up because some bullshit you and one of your homeboys did. Come on, man. It's different types of pride in this world, and I'm telling you, that positive shit is a way better feeling. It's a way better feeling. When I was sitting there earlier in the video and I was talking about saving this money up, man, to buy my mama a car and all this shit, don't nothing I was talking about come with no nigga trying to kill me, nobody trying to hate on me or shoot me or call the police on me or snitch on me. I can't catch no time for going to work. None of that. I understand you can get out here on the block and buy your mama a house or a car. I also understand that before you make it there or the day after you make it there, you could be sitting in jail asking your mama to send you some soup money. You could be begging your baby mama to send you some money for some cookies and some cakes instead of you sending her money for some diapers and some wet wipes. We too grown for this, bro. I don't know too many men that started gangbanging as a grown-up. We started this shit as kids. It was started by kids. How can you pledge your life to something that was started by a nigga that wasn't old enough to buy a beer? And then you gotta realize this. Even the niggas that start the shit get to an age where they say, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong. You know how Crips felt when they heard Tuki say, man, this shit wrong, bro. We going about this the wrong way. We need to stop this. These same niggas that he put in was so deep in it that they looked at him like, oh man, how you gonna quit? How you gonna give up? Cause bro, I'm sitting here looking at what I started and what it's doing to our people. We need to stop. They looked at him like, you can stop. And this Crip for life. Till the casket drop. Say, bro. I hope I never find nothing else negative in my life that I want to be a part of until the casket drop. When my casket drop, I want everything said about me to be righteous. I want my name to be good. When that preacher gets to saying all the shit he gonna say about me, I want it to be facts. He was out here helping people. He was out here telling the truth. He was out here taking care of his community. He was out here taking care of his family, handling his responsibilities. See, a lot of preachers say that about a lot of niggas when they land at their back looking at the roof of the church and it be a damn lie. They saying all these nice things about you. Oh, he was a good child. Oh, he just gone too soon. Man, some of you niggas is menaces and you should have been gone. You was rambunctious. You tore a whole bunch of shit up. You fucked up a lot of shit. You dismantled everything you came across. The hood was tired of you. Your family was tired of you. Your family had threw their hands up and hey man, I just don't know what to say about that boy. I don't want that to be me. My legacy needs to be a lot better than that. I don't need 1,000 niggas mad after I'm gone, ready to go kill 1,000 more niggas. I want people, after I'm gone, to think about me and go help somebody. Go make the neighborhood, the family, the world a better place because of what they think about me. I want to make that type of impact. It just ain't no way around it, bro. It ain't nothing you can tell me about nobody game, nobody hood, nobody set that I'm gonna look at and say, okay, that's positive. Because it ain't. I feel like niggas is cowards because they run this shit on kids. They trick kids into joining their gang to get their numbers up. On some real shit. Big folks, you can say that the folks look out for you. I'm gonna ask you like this. Did they make you go to school every day? When you came to the block every day, was they checking to make sure you did your homework before you came out here to hang out? Did they ask you what you learned? Did they want to see progression in your lifestyle? Did they encourage you to go get a job? To better yourself? Because that's what I consider looking out, taking care of. All that other shit, bro, that's bullshit. That is pure bullshit. It just is what it is. Ain't nowhere around it. You ain't gonna convince me of nothing else because I've been through it. I'm 40 years old. 43. Wish to tell you, I've been part of these streets and this gang banging and juvenile and county jail and prison 30-something years, bro. I'd have been shot. I'd have been jumped on. I'd have had to fight 20 plus niggas at one time, niggas and bitches. Wow, it was niggas that was crippled standing right there and walked off. My dumb ass gave them permission to walk off, but they chose to take the easy way out because they wasn't from my hood. I wasn't that type of nigga. I don't care what type of you was when I was gang banging. You know, I'm not finna watch you get jumped by 20, 30 niggas and I'm gonna walk off because you're not from my hood. It is what it is. But I'm a firm believer when you know better, you do better. That's why I try to teach y'all better. So maybe you can start doing better. And see, then you say he wasn't gang, he wasn't a real member. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. You just don't like how it ended. Some of the things that were going on, that don't mean that he wasn't a gang member, he wasn't part of that. Yeah, he was. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. A nigga can dedicate his life and get poked up and beat up and shot at and long and everything, go through this. As soon as he don't do exactly what you want him to do, then you discredit everything he ever did loud. He wasn't no real member. He wasn't no, yeah, he was. He was in the book. That man had all type of position. He had authority, all that shit. For you to say he wasn't a member. Even if you ain't talking about CBL, if you talking about the nigga that I was talking about that got raped. Yeah, he was. He was a member. If anybody wasn't gang, you should say it was the dudes that did what they did. First of all, homosexual activity. Second of all, homosexual activity unwillingly against one of y'all own members. And I'ma just be real. These niggas, they was supposed, they wasn't BD, it wasn't GD, they were BD. They did the shit. But nonetheless, it happened. I don't condone it nowhere around the wood. It ain't never nothing that anybody gonna be able to say that's gonna say that I'm condoning it. I'm not. I don't care if he was willingly bent over and spread it for all them dudes. I'm not gonna condone it. I'm gonna say like this: with you being a member of any type of organization or anything Blood Crip folk, Vice Lord, White Boy Gang, any of that. You should not be participating in homosexual activity. No way around it. I told y'all the story about the dude that was neighborhood crip in the penitentiary. Dude was messing with boys, and I was about to go check him. Like, say, cuz, how you supposed to be this and that, and you doing that whole ass shit? And all them other niggas was telling like, Phil, don't do that. It's their main business. Many have tried. Nobody has succeeded. It's just gonna cause a big ass problem. And I'm like, no, it's causing a problem because y'all letting it be an issue. Why y'all ain't came together and shut that shit down? And told buddy, look here, bro, if that's what you want to do, you need to come up off the tattoos. You need to stop representing the neighborhood. You need to, you know what I'm saying, let it be known that you ain't on this card no more because you love this booty more than you love us. You know what I'm saying? Booty make you do strange things, bro. You'll be down the hallway trying to fight somebody, and then you expect us to ride with you? What I look like going home or calling home and telling my mama that I'm in the hole because I done whooped another nigga over another nigga booty? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, bro. Now, the reason why I chose to quit representing, to quit holding that shit up on a pedestal is because I'm a man. I used to believe that a nigga was an OG when his mind told him, nigga, you OG. When you start getting to the point where you can think for yourself, where you realize that can't no other man put you in no situation, tell you what to do, have you out here, that's when you was an OG. You don't gotta wait on the next man to tell y'all you an OG now. No. When your nuts big enough for you to tell yourself you OG and you gonna handle your own business and you don't need these niggas to do it for you, now you an OG. Same thing with becoming a man. When you wake up one day and you realize, you know what? Like Ice Cube say, I'm a man without it. Man without it. Then go be a man without it. I don't need Crip to have my back. Most of the shit that I needed somebody to have my back with was because of Crip. That was the reason I needed somebody to have my back. These days, man, I roam the streets doing what I please and I don't get nobody beef because I ain't got no beef with no niggas. I'm not picking up no other nigga beef. I'm not starting shit with niggas. I'm not looking at no nigga as my opposite, my opponent, my enemy. None of that. These niggas ain't my competition. None of that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is out here. It ain't never gonna be what it never gonna be. And one thing about it is, man, with these games, it ain't never gonna be positive. It ain't gonna never be growth and development. It ain't gonna never be the revolution. All this stuff that we stand behind. I was about to say stand on, but we ain't standing on the shit we stand behind. It ain't gonna never be none of that. It just ain't. You can't be growing and developing shit if you beefing with niggas. If you selling dope, tearing shit down. If you putting switches on the glizzies, knocking shit over. Ain't no growth and development. Ain't no revolution. Ain't no building. Ain't no love. Ain't no none of that shit. You don't care about your relatives. You don't care about your cousins. You don't care about your kinfolks. You don't care about your people. You care about what people can do for you. Just like dudes say, man, folks them always look out for me. What if they did? What if you woke up tomorrow and folks wasn't looking out for you no more? Would you still be folks? What if you woke up tomorrow and people wasn't looking out for you no more? Would you still be self? You see what I'm saying? With me, this is what I realized. Once I started doing shit for my family, instead of for my hood, I started getting more shit done. I'm accomplishing more. My blessings is flowing. Ain't no fall offs. Ain't no fallbacks, no major setbacks. Ain't no jail time, no prison time, no shootouts, no fights, no loss of sleep. Nobody calling my phone with bad news all the damn time. I don't have to answer the phone and press the 5. Talk to the inmate. Come on, man. But I've been going about an hour and a half, man. So we're gonna end this. Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all share this, subscribe. It's a lot of information y'all put out in this video. We back, man. We finna crank it back up like I used to. Y'all finna get this work. In the meantime, in between time, don't be afraid. Take that long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all and I appreciate you. We out.